that, but thank you guys for being consistent in the work that you guys are doing. All right. First on the list, we need to talk about shirts. If you have paid for your shirt and you have not received one, please see Kaylee. Stage left right here to get your shirt. And if you borrowed one at any type of community service event, just please be sure to turn that back into her by April 16th, which I think is next Wednesday. All right. Also, we are still accepting t-shirt designs for the next semester. We're getting new t-shirts, and so basically we're having like a t-shirt contest. So if any of you are creative or have some type of idea of how you want the shirt to look or even a color, any suggestions, we're definitely open to hearing them. And if you want to submit a design and we choose your design, you actually get a free shirt. So that's $15 off of your dues. So if you have a design, please email it to our email, VSU Habitat for Humanity at Gmail. Is that all about the shirts, Kaylee?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. All right.
Okay. Community service stuff. We are for the build this Saturday. We are meeting at the UC at 7:30, so that
we're leaving at 7:30
p.m.
in the morning.
Oh.
I was playing, guys.
Yeah, it starts at 8, and we have to be there at 8 o'clock because they like to start on time for Habitat. And this is our build, so we'll be the only people that are there. So we need as many people to come out as possible, even ones that aren't here. If your friends are in Habitat, just let them know. But we're meeting there at 7:30 in the morning. As you can see, yeah, that's the deal. That's the location of the build. We'll carpool and everything. If you need a ride, also be there by 7:30. If you don't need a ride, you want to drive your car, still meet us at the UC. Monday, April 14th, from 3 to 5, we're having the nursing act. We're going to do more community service at the nursing home. This one is the Lake Haven one, which we went to the first time we went to a nursing home. Then Saturday, April 19th, maybe 11, have parking deck cleanup. That would be Stella parking deck. So we'll be just dividing each other up on different floors and just go up and, clean up the parking lot. Saturday, April 26th, we have
You want to talk about that music?
been added to the Great American Cleanup, and it's like different organizations are going to be involved in it, and basically they do like this big cleanup thing. It's not just like, go clean up parking deck or go clean up Adopt a Road or something like that. It's like a whole lot of different organizations come together and they do like this big cleanup, major cleanup. So it'll be really, really fun, and it'll also get our names out there for Habitat for Humanity, so that would also be a great thing to put in your service hours.
Awesome thing to do. Just reiterating, we are leaving at 7:30 from the UC. So if you need a ride or if you can offer anybody a ride, be there by 7:30. So we are pulling out 7:30 Eastern time on time because you have to be there like at 8, like he said. And yep, I think that's it. See, you did good. Well, so I talk.
Okay.
Hey! I'm like,
Okay, so our fundraisers have been an amazing success, and I thank you for everyone who came out and helped and supported us. We were out there in the hot sun at Walgreens trying to get people to donate money. It was great. We got it done. We made $262.16 just from Walgreens alone. With Brick House, as you see over there on our nice little display, that was our brick house, and with that we made $189.82. So thank you to everyone who donated. And we are not done just yet. Nope, not at all. Bake sale. So we have our bake sale remix coming up. It's Wednesday, April 16th, 11 to 3 in the Student Union. They wouldn't give me the pedestrian mall. It sucks, I understand. But we're having baking night on Monday, April 14th from 6 to 9 at Shayla's house. The address is there. You can
It's Jackson Square. It's next to Dollar General, Slap Daddy's. If you were here last semester, you probably know.
Which one is it again?
B15. Oh, I didn't put that in there. It's B15, like boy, and then 15. It's on the second floor. If you guys don't have my number and you're planning on attending, just let me know. I'll give you my number and we can work on that out.
Is it in
But
the
it's right up there on
ballrooms?
Bay Tree. It's really not far.
don't have to worry about things like the icing or like whipped cream if we need to just like pie things like melting in the
We'll
sun.
just probably have to like bring an extra table because I want to have a lot of stuff like how we had last time. Right.
And those two pictures that you see there are some of the examples of what we want to do for this bake sale. One is a cupcake inside of an ice cream cone, and the frosting looks like the ice cream. And then those look like Krabby Patties. They're basically, you cut a cupcake in half and you fill it in with chocolate frosting and like the decorative green, yellow, and red frosting to make it look like little burgers. And if anybody else has any other ideas that you would like to contribute, please let us know. We are accepting all types of juices flowing, imaginative juices. Did that sound right?
No,
We got rid of
But y'all get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But then, on a serious note, y'all, if you're going to sign up to do something, can you please commit to it? Because for Brick House and like Walgreens and stuff like that, people have signed up and didn't show up. And that means a lot of us have to work even harder just to get it to work out. I mean, we're getting it done, but it's a lot of us out here, so we need everybody to help out. And this month, we've been working really hard with the community service and the fundraising. Just this month alone, you can get those 20 hours. So help us. We need the help, and this is y'all's organization as well. This is all of us. So yeah, Excel. And after the meeting, if you are interested in the bake sale, can you please stay after so we can talk?
Yeah, it'll be really brief just to get everybody on one side. Okay, so we, Habitat for Humanity has been nominated for Evening of Geniuses, which if you hadn't heard of it, Media Arts Geniuses basically hosts this event every year. It's like the Grammys of Valdosta State University for the 2013-2014 school year. And so basically there are different categories. We got nominated for Best Organization. So if you guys can please vote. You can pull out your phones and do it right now. Vote us for Best Organization. Also, Tyrell and I got nominated for, we're not making you guys vote, it's a shameless pun right here. We got nominated for Mr. and Mrs. Superlative and also Best Live Performer. So if you guys would do that, we would greatly appreciate that, especially for Habitat for Humanity. How you do that is you log into Campus Connect. Does everybody know how to do Campus Connect or has heard of it or something? Okay, log into Campus Connect. And when you sign in, there'll be a search bar on the left. Just type in Media Arts Geniuses or click the M and go to the page. And at the top of the page, it'll be like a yellow bar. And it'll say preliminary voting, vote now. Click vote now and it'll take you through all the steps. So, and the EOG actual event is on May 3rd. If you guys want to do it, okay, e-board elections, hot topic of the month. Elections will take place at the next meeting on next Thursday, April 24th. And basically the requirements, if you want to be on the exec board, you have to have at least a 3.0 GPA, and you have to be an official member of Habitat for Humanity, meaning you have paid your dues and all that good stuff. There are sign-up sheets all right here with the positions and the description of each position, what you're required to do, what the people in the position do. So put your name and email, and what's going to happen, I'll send out an email, and it'll say, okay, you have so-and-so minutes to, say why you are good for this position. And it'll have stuff that you need to cover in your speech. And so when we all meet again on April 24th, everybody will go through their speech, leave the room, vote, boom, it's like that. Because there's so much we have to do, so we're trying to get this ball rolling if you're going to have a new exec board, because we have a lot of stuff coming up, and a lot of stuff we're planning for next semester. Okay, so like I said, all the positions are open, so if everybody kind of wants to go around and say what their position does, just so people know if you guys are interested in being on the exec board. Oh, you just wanted to I don't know if y'all want to type it. No? Okay. All right. I mean, does anybody have a question about what we do or a question about this whole
So, and that's also another thing. If somebody says they were a member, also have that information as well. So, if you didn't sign up, then I have no record of you being here. But also, yeah, put in your hours for that stuff.
Put in your hours for everything because Missy has a log of everybody's hours for the 20 required per semester. And she can, you want to talk? No? Okay. She can send out an email to you guys. She can send out an email to you guys if you want to know your progress of how far you are within your hours. But it is very, 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 very important that you guys log your hours on Campus Connect because that's how she knows where you are within your hours, within your 20. So please, please, please log your hours for everything.
And as an organization, we're being watched by people over organization or over the organization and everything. So they see how many hours we put in. They see what our organization is doing, and which is why we can apply for the Excellence Award, which we'll be trying to apply for next.
That's gonna be the goal next
Next year.
So you have to have like a
Yeah.
certain amount of hours or something.
It's a lot of things. It's like a check-off list. You have to start. We're gonna start in August, checking off. Okay, did this,
Oh,
did
we gotta
this.
do that.
Oh yeah, that's the goal.
We gotta do that.
That's the goal. 'Cause I feel like we can. But you guys, just continue to tell your friends because I feel like this is such an important organization to have in the community, but also on campus. And not a lot of people know about it. If you say Habitat for Humanity, they're like, oh yeah, Habitat for Humanity. But nobody knows that we're here. So please tell your friends, tell anybody's interested, whoever, these community service hours has a passion to serve, anything like that. Please let them know that we're here, especially next semester. So I think that's all. Does anybody have any questions, comments? Yep.
When you logging your hours in, who email do you put in? Like,
Any one of our.
I was putting-
I'm listed
I was
as the
putting
primary
James in
contact. So if it's something dealing like with the meeting,
Yeah.
then you can put me. If it's easier, just put the primary contact person there. It's like right on the side of the page. But and then if your first meeting or anybody's coming, we don't accept people. We won't accept people into Campus Connect until they've attended a meeting. So if anybody asks, attended 2 meetings. So yeah.
And to vote on the elect board, you have to be an official member as well, which means that you paid your $20 due or your dues, whether you got a shirt or not. You paid your dues and have attended 2 meetings. Yeah. So is there any other questions, comments?
Does everybody know how to print up a transcript?
Oh,
Unofficial transcript to proper exec board?
Oh,
Y'all know how to do that?
The mayor, right?
Yeah. Okay, make sure.
Just have that.
Oh, and make sure your GPA is highlighted where, your current standing is.
Can you go back to that requirement slide?
Yeah. Well, it's a 3.0 GPA. You talking about for the exec board? Okay, yeah. It's a 3.0 GPA. Has to be official member, which means paid your dues and done the 2 meetings and active in the organization. But for the official transcript, when I send the email to all the people who's interested and has the questions you need to answer in your little spill, also we're going to need an official transcript to verify that you have the 3.0 GPA. So if you would print that out, like she said, and turn it in to the next meeting, which will be when you guys do your little speeches or whatever on April 24th. Okay. Anybody else? Questions, comments, concerns, cobwebs?
Questions?
Anything for the better good of the organization? Nope. All right. Well, thank you guys. If you want to participate in the bake sale, which I hope is all of you, please just meet us after very briefly.
Turn up Shayla's.
Oh, baking night is really fun. Seriously, even if you guys can't bake, I can't bake either, but it's definitely fun.
We need people to play Pandora.
Yeah, it's
so just-
extremely.
It's fun, y'all.
Does anyone know how to make
Everywhere
candy
I go,
apples?
it's fun. So.
I know we tried that last time and it ain't working.
Last time those candy apples didn't work out.
Oh yeah, I came to the house.
And we want to definitely have like a organization get together, where we get like pizza and ice cream and just kind of have fun with each other. That's the after party. But yeah. Yes, please make sure you sign in for the meeting, sign in for all this lovely community service we have, and please sign up need any help, email us. Alright, I think we're done.